Well, on Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock, Grimway Farms is out here harvesting the onions. This field has been harvested and sacked, and these sacks are going to be loaded on these trailers and trucks. Hard to believe it's football season again, Coach.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But you got a smile on your face. How are the runners looking at this point in the season?
We're looking pretty good. I mean, this year's going to be our line. We got a nice sized line on varsity.
Good.
And we're filling with skill guys. We got the skill guys there, but our line's going to be our thing this year.
What do you see the challenges for the runners this year?
I think that the biggest challenge is to show them a winning tradition. It's just to come out here and show them how to win and let that be contagious within the kids. And just setting them up to be successful on the field. That's pretty much my goal.
What's your history?
My history, I used to play at Periclete High School. Won a couple section titles down there. For the past couple years, I've been coaching at Periclete High School. We just won a championship last year, and then now I'm here trying to keep that tradition going.
This is Tuesday afternoon, about 5:30. We're here at the field, and this is kind of a unique shot. We're going to kick off youth football. Look at all these helmets. Is Littlerock going to win? Yeah, good. And what's the name of your team? What kind of a team you got this year? Pretty good?
Oh yeah. We got a lot of talent. We got a lot of young guys, a lot of 7-year-olds.
How many in the program in Littlerock?
In the whole program, or on my team?
In your team.
We got 19.
And you're the volunteer here cooking the hot dogs.
Yes, I am.
That's good. Do you have a young one playing?
Yeah, my son is on Mighty Mites.
Mighty Mites. What's his name?
Tristan.
This is east of Mojave, out on Oak Creek Road. And these are wind turbines that have recently been constructed here in the desert, permitted, renewable energy favored by the federal government, the state, and here they are producing energy. There's a group of concerned Mojave citizens who call themselves Friend of Mojave that have said these wind turbines are going to be built too close to their homes, within 1.5 to 2 miles. You live out here in West Rosamond,
right,
in the school district,
right,
and you're living, of course, in Kern County, and all of a sudden, this vast desert is like gold rush. For solar, for wind, for renewable energy.
Right.
Now, what are your feelings about that?
I guess it's progress, but when my property will be worth zip when this project surrounds it totally, this project is all, or this property is all I have.
Mm-hmm.
So, what am I supposed to do?
Sure, sure. If you had a magic wand, like Tinkerbell, what would you want to happen? Realistically now, not being irrational or anything.
Realistically, I would like the project to buy me out with enough money to move out of here.
In the wet year that we're experiencing here in 2011, there's an abundant supply of water, which is a rare thing, and AVEC, along with other agencies, are very anxious to recharge this water into the aquifer so that at a later date it can be pumped out. AVEC is also looking at this as a possible way to purify the water once it sinks through the earth down into the aquifer and then pump it back out. The earth itself acts as a strainer or a multi-layer purifier to remove impurities from the water. And it also looks like a new octopus, a friend to the first octopus, is on the west side of 140th.
Every day on the order of 3,000 acre-feet a month. That has gone up and down somewhat, but that's basically what AVEC has allowed us to have. It's either 50 to 60 CFS, something like that. But basically what's happened is that the breach, by the time we exposed the cause of the problem, we found a whole bunch of buried pipes, leach lines, all kinds of debris, tires and whatnot. So the excavation became a lot larger than what we anticipated. We also tried to deal with the erosion problems on the levees, which, as you reported before, that the wind erosion, or due to wind, has been harmful to our embankments. So we're trying to fix that, and right now we're trying to see if a 6-to-1 slope will mitigate that somewhat, and that's underway. We're also putting in some structures to help monitor or control the water from one levee to the other, one pond to the other, through weir boards. We're putting in that pipe. So all in all, we're going to approach around $100,000 repair operation here in the near, by the time we get back into operation, hopefully in the next week or so.
We are increasing literacy through, we have an opportunity for all of our students. They can get a free e-edition of the Rosamond News, and we will put a link on our website, and it will be free to them. So again, this is promoting literacy for all of our students. So Tristan, if you can get that out to the high school, and we'll get it out to the other schools in our district.
Tristan, you're the new student representative to the Board of Trustees. How did you get the job?
Well, I ran for ASB Vice President and I won. And that's how I became it.
And do you like politics and meetings?
Interesting.
Yes, Mr. Otis. Well, this is Antelope Valley Fair Week, and I understand that Southern Kern has some good news for 4-H'ers.
Yes, they do. We, in the past, our 4-H'ers that went to the fair that showed their animals were not given credit in their various classes. This year, that's just changed, and they will be allowed to obviously show their animals and receive credit, and they won't be penalized. Great, great, great. And how about makeup work and stuff like that? Will they? Sir, they will be allowed to do makeup work and turn it in. And we're very happy about that. It's instituted by our new superintendent, Mr. Taylor. And so we're very happy to have them accomplish that, because we know what they're doing with their animals is very, very important to them. It's very important to our community.
Here on Wednesday, August 17th at about 2 p.m., I'm looking at the caboose for the Mojave Chamber of Commerce. They're thinking of moving this to the spaceport, giving it a sandblast and a repaint, and setting it up over there at the spaceport to be more accessible to visitors from out of town that may come to look at the Voyager.
This is Kristen Landsgaard. She was awarded the second $500 scholarship. She's here to collect her check. So here is your check. Wow. Thank you very much.
Okay, Cal Poly San Luis Obispo for Animal Science.
Thank you.
And I leave September 12th.
Yay.